Well, hi there, it's Matt Tommey from the Worship Studio, and I want to take just a few minutes here to walk you through a brand new platform that we started back in 2014 called the Equipping Center, which is our online source for inspiration, teaching, and connection for artists who are in the kingdom and wanting to grow in everything that God has for them. You know, we've got almost 500 members now. This is spring 2015 when I'm making this, and although we have a ton of people that are engaged in the Equipping Center every month, we still get a ton of questions about all the different resources that are available to you as a member, both a free member and a paid member, and all that's available to you on there. So I wanted to walk through the Equipping Center so that you really get an idea of exactly what's there and how to really use it and maximize it for your own benefit. So one of the things that you can do, is first you got to register, and when you go to the worshipstudio.org, you can click on a button there that says the Equipping Center, and it's going to bring you to this address right here, which says equipping.theworshipstudio.org. Now you can just type that in your browser if you want to, and it'll bring you to this page right here that says Equipping Center from the Worship Studio. And this is going to tell you just a little bit about who we are, why we're doing the Equipping Center, what all is available each month as a member. And then all the way down here, you can either click to try it for free to become a free member, or you can click and add to cart and become a paid member, which really helps us continue to grow and build the Equipping Center every month. Now, one of the things we're finding is that sometimes you don't really know the difference between being a paid member and a free member, and so I want to show you that today by walking you through this video. And once you become a member, a free member or a paid member, you're going to be able to log into the Equipping Center, and it's going to look something like this. This is what we call the dashboard, and so when you come into the Equipping Center every day, every week, every month, depending on how often you access the website, you're going to come up to this dashboard, and this is really the first place that you come. It's a place where you always want to look for what's new, what's the newest resources that we put out there. And one of the things that we do, and you'll be able to see this as a free or a paid member, is you'll be able to see the newsletter. And so every month there'll be a different newsletter. So we can click on this month's right here just to give you an idea. And in this newsletter, there's a lot of different things going. There's usually a little message from me with an invitation to join me for a webinar. Looks like this month we did a survey for our members. And then also down here, if you scroll a little further, you'll see that there's a separation here between paid content and free content. Now, when you're a free member, you can see any of the information down here, not only for this month, but also archived for all the months that the Equipping Center has been going. So we're coming up on almost a year now, and approaching about 150 different resources in May 2015 here that are actually archived on the website. That'll only grow as we continue to grow and produce different content each month. But you can see you can click on any of these. They're the little blue links here. If I wanted to click on Jen here and see what she's got, this is actually just a featured artist. It shows some of her artwork as well as her artist statement, way to contact her, her website, that sort of thing. So that's definitely every month we're always offering the opportunity for artists to submit their work, and we'll feature them in the Equipping Center. So hey, you could do that too. Don't forget to do that. You can always email us at help@theworshipstudio.org to do that. Or we also publish things like stories of healing, which tell about how somebody's heart's been unlocked, the healing and wholeness that God's brought in their heart. Also love to show their artwork and, again, show their artist statement in a way to connect with them. So those kind of things are always free on the Equipping Center, as well as other content that we have up here on the free tab. Now, all of the tabs here, all of these are not just single resources, but they're actually groups of resources. So, for example, if I click on Prophetic Creativity, all of these different resources, whether they're videos here or articles or webinars, whatever they might be, all of that is free. So just for an example, here's Carl Fletcher, a good friend of ours in Manchester, England. Here's a video that he did on how he transitioned from a traditional watercolorist into doing more abstract expressionist work, and actually operating through the power of the Holy Spirit in his work. Here's Teresa Harvard Johnson talking about what is a prophetic scribe. Great article there. It's a free ebook, it looks like. So tons of different resources there. As you go under free, each one of these has that, as well as all of the different featured artists that have been featured on the website throughout the month. So great resource. But the dashboard's kind of always where you come back to, because that's kind of the newest things. You can also see it's the newest things that you've looked at as well. So this just changed because I've been looking at that here on my dashboard. So your dashboard will look a little bit different than mine, but the interface is the same here. So if you want to see what happened in April, just go back to April. When I go see what happened in March, go back to March. So you kind of get the idea about that. So free resources. Now, if you're a free member, you can see up here, this is kind of the admin view, so I can look, you're looking at what it looks like as a free member. If I go to click resources, and I click, oh gosh, I want to see all these resources on overcoming shame and fear, I click on that, and it gives me a webinar here. Well, that's fabulous, so I can watch a free webinar. But watch what happens when I click member. All right, now I can do this because I'm an admin, but if you were to be a paying member of the website, your view would change. And now look what happens. Ta-da! All these other resources come up. So there's an In the Studio interview that I did with Teresa Harvard Johnson, and a teaching video by me, a teaching video by Myra Pankow, who's a fabulous prophetic artist, painter in Germany, as well as some other resources, the webinar, some other articles. All of that's now available to you. You may not even know that you've been seeing this. Some of you may be saying, oh my gosh, man, I didn't even know that all this was in there. Well, as you become a paying member and really supporting the work of the Worship Studio every month through your donation of $20, you get to access all of these resources in each one of these different topics. So hearing God's voice, again, interviews and articles and webinars and that sort of thing. Dreaming with God. Again, ton of those sort of things. Prophetic creativity, just lots and lots of different ways. Learning to thrive as an artist. Just tons and tons of different things there. So overcoming shame and fear. So anyway, I wanted you to be able to understand that there are a ton of other resources that are available when you become a member, and this is how you access that. Just right here in these different tabs. Now, you may be asking at this point, well, gosh, how do I upgrade? How do I get access to all of those? Well, at any time over here where it says join today for just $20, you can click that, and it'll take you back to this page here on the Equipping Center where you can upgrade your membership right down here. When you add to cart, you can upgrade your membership right there, and that's an easy way to do that. You want to be sure to use the same email address that you registered with initially, so that way you'll keep the same account and all that sort of thing. But definitely upgrading into a paid membership is a big way to access all of the different resources. Also, things like Gathering of Artisans. Here's last year, there's all the videos and all the slideshows that we did from the weekend that are in there. Classes is something that we're, as we gain more support and develop funding, we're going to be having more online classes. The store, that's just giving you more resources and that sort of thing. Like when I click here on resources, there's a ton of other books and that sort of thing that you can take advantage from our website. So you can, all of that again is available on the Equipping Center, just using that. Teachings, again, another way that we're separating out some things so that you can really see the different areas and groupings of resources that are there, not just single resources, but really groups of resources. So, we've only been doing this now since July, so we're coming up on about a year, like I said, and almost 150 resources. You can imagine as this thing grows, 2, 3, 4 years, and that really grows with your support. So thank you for those of you who are paying member, donating $20 a month to support the ministry of the Worship Studio and the Equipping Center. For those of you that are free members, I would encourage you, hey, go ahead and upgrade and become a part so that we can continue to grow and do more videos, more teachings. We'd love to be able to have artists doing actual teachings on different creative techniques and that sort of thing. But all of that takes funding. All of that takes our focus as a ministry, and we have to have funding to do that. And your $20 a month really, really helps us to do that. So, hey, thanks a lot for being a member or considering being a member of the Equipping Center. Again, if you're not a member at all, you can always go to equipping.theworshipstudio.org. It'll bring you to this page, and you can just scroll right down here and either do it for free or as a $20 a month member. And if you're a free member already, please consider upgrading and join us, as together we are all a part of God raising up this army of artists all over the world. Thanks a lot, and join us at Gathering of Artisans this year. We want to see you and hug your neck and be a part of everything that God's doing in your life as well as our ministry. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.